Hello there, friends. Thank you for joining me. I am actually coming at you live from my No Frills crop here at Mason County Reformed Church. And I'm just double checking that I can hear myself. Just a moment. And I'm really excited to show you guys what is coming around the bend on Monday. So I obviously had to jump on here and show you because it is amazing. And if you know me, you know I love fall. And I gave you guys some sneak peeks of this earlier, but I wanted to show you, kind of the play-by-play of what is coming. So here we go. We have a sneak peek. So first of all, free shipping and qualifying orders. Yay! I love free shipping. I think it's a great time to stock up on things, to get the new stuff you want, wish list stuff. It's just a good time to shop and get those things on your list. So the qualifier is $100 or more, which is actually pretty good for free shipping. It used to be, I think, $150 even. So this is pretty good. It starts Monday and only goes till September 5th, so you'll want to get that done so you don't lose track of it. So make sure you get that qualifying order in, and then the free shipping will be applied. So yay! So exciting. I love when it's free shipping time. All right, so the good stuff. Grateful Harvest is our new collection for fall, and I'm in love with this entire collection, you guys. I was just telling my friend, I'm like, oh boy, I need it all. So I just wanted to show you guys, I love how vibrant the colors are. I love the game day theme, like they have the tailgating, they have hunting, which is a big deal here in Michigan. I mean, kids are hunting at 5, so it's crazy. And then we have I don't know, maybe it's older, I have no idea, but my husband hunts. So, and then we have like harvesting, which is also a big deal here. We do all of these things. So I'm in love with all of this. There is a video in this link. I will link that in the description of my YouTube video, so make sure you hop on that and you can get this whole link and watch all these videos. So it'd be too much time to show you that. Here is a closer look at the papers and stickers, and y'all, I'm in love with this paper, with that paper, with these stickers. And what I love is that this can also implement Thanksgiving. I'm really digging, I'm looking at this paper right here and I see this pumpkin spice coffee and all the little leaves and the things, and I'm in love with all of it. So, wanted to show you guys all of this, and of course I saw this and I'm like, I need it, I need this border, like it's so funny. And then I looked at the papers and decided I need all those as well. So I have to show you. Look at this paper, how fun. The colors are so like cozy, crisp fall. And I love that so much. We have the tonal side here, which is just leaves and outlines of leaves, and that is so fun. This is so vibrant and it just has that crisp look to it. I'm going to use crisp a lot in my description here because that's just the word I thought of while I was looking through these. Love, love, love this. If you know me, you know I love pumpkin and I love pie, so I'm pretty excited about that. Again, this is very like Thanksgiving vibe, and I love it. Oh, these are gorgeous. So we got like some wheat going on here, and then these leaf borders. Oh my goodness, you guys, I'm in love with this paper. I can say that over and over again. This is really pretty. Love these little leaves. I could comment about this the whole time. It's so funny. This pie paper is adorable. And then of course we have this orange tonal. You need some oranges, right? So that's all fall. We have the stickers. How stinking adorable. And again, very crisp. We have the tone on tone paper pack and the tailgating embellishments here featured. So again, CM's offering like the 3 different packs of embellishments to go with whatever theme you need. So they're not going to go throw all of these in one pack and then you not use like if you don't hunt, obviously you're probably not going to want the hunting ones. So rather than buy a whole pack of embellishments that has all of these mixed in and not using some of them, you can narrow it down, which I love that they started doing that. So here is a tone on tone paper. So these are also gorgeous. Again, tone on tone is obviously more tonal, so these would be great to matte photos on if you just want something a little more laid back. for your page, which these are just so bright and vibrant. And I love that there's no like huge pattern in some of these. You can literally use this as a background paper. And you need plaid in fall. I mean, and I love that there's different colors for that as well. So, love this orange. Oh my goodness. So much fun. So that's a tone on tone. And then we have the tailgating embellishments, and I'll give you guys better looks at these in the flyers at the end of this too. So make sure to stick around because that's an even better look. So we also have the Grateful Harvest mats and the hunting embellishments. So these are separate. They're just featuring them in one picture is all. So again, like if you're a big hunter or your family's big into hunting, you're going to want these. Maybe you're not into tailgating, so you wouldn't want those. So I love that they're breaking these up. Alright, so here's a mat pack. This is just a fall mat pack in general, not just hunting. So I love these because there are prompts like harvest time. What do you think about that? I know a lot of people that have trouble journaling, so this helped you. Autumn leaves and pumpkins, please. Absolutely. So gorgeous. So, oh my goodness, this is adorable. Pumpkin spice and everything. Nice. Oh, I love this. Just such cozy vibes. Again, very Thanksgiving right here. You could put that on the title of a Thanksgiving page and then journal about it. Season to celebrate. Oh, so cute. And then, yeah, got some more journal boxes. This is really pretty. And then you have like these halvesy ones you can cut in half and just have a smaller title and a smaller journal box. Love that option as well. This is so pretty. I love this wheat design that they came up with. We have farm fun. How cute is that? We like to go to the local like petting farm here. It's actually now I think it's called an adventure farm because there's so much to it. Lewis says, and a lot of this will work for that too. We usually only go in the fall. We don't get there in the summer, which is kind of a shame, but it's actually, I think it's busier in the summer. I don't know, and I just don't like heat, so I like the fall, and they have like fun things there. So this is perfect. And then we have the Grateful Harvest laser cut borders, which are beautiful, and then they're showing off the harvesting embellishments here, separate things, so they're two different things. So here's a closer look at those. Actually, this one was a pretty good look at each one. So we got the fun acorns and leaves and pumpkins and mums and this cute little shape here with the little buds on it. This is cool. I like the ombre look of those leaves. So lots of fun options. Oops. Here's a closer look at those harvesting embellishments. So if you do a lot of tractoring, again for Lewis Farms here in town, or if you have like a harvest where you go pick pumpkins and there's like tractors there and photo ops, this would be perfect for that. And as always, they're doing the golden ticket giveaway. If you do the buy it all bundle within the first 48 hours, you could get yourself free tape runner refills for a year. So awesome. So I'm probably going to end up getting the buy it all bundle. I'm not going to lie, because I love everything about this collection. So just make sure if you want that, you get it in the first 48 hours. Plus you save money. You get 10% off, and you get the bonus project playbook in your buy it all bundle. And those things sell out. Like it's hard to get the hard, it's difficult to get the hard copy of those because they sell out in the buy it all bundles all the time. So here's a little sneak peek at what you're going to see with the punches too, but it includes all of these things, the tone on tone paper, the regular paper, each of the embellishment packs, and then the mats and the laser embellishments, and then all the punches. So pretty good deal. Some more details about that right here. Excuse me. And here's like more of a breakdown of everything that comes in it. So again, the colors of this collection are so fun. Look at this fall sticker. That's so cute. I didn't see that before. Alright, and then we have our album cover, which is not included in the buy it all bundle because they found people just had covers already, so they made that an optional buy. And then we have the Fast to Fab album full of pages that you can just fill up. So Fast to Fab albums are great because they just come with these pages that are, they look like this, and you can just layer photos on it. This is beautiful, by the way. I love this. I wish I could get it in a paper. You just add your photos and a title, embellishments, and you're done. Don't have to overthink it. These are all really pretty. I wish they need to make a paper inspired here. Some yellows. So they have like different colored ones. Love those. Oh my goodness. So cute. So I just, again, the colors of this are amazing. I could just see Thanksgiving all over that. So I love that they're making it easier to like do fall with the holidays, you know. So you don't need to get even more stuff for the holidays. You just get this collection, you're set. All right, and here's our coordinating cardstocks and collections, and I say it every time. This, because they're showing these collections, doesn't mean they're available. It's just if you have it in your stash, it'll go well. And then of course that caramel paper, it's brand new. Sorry, the cardstock is brand new, and that is part of this lineup as well. And all these colors are gorgeous. And then Croptoberfest, y'all. I've kind of talked about this in my page videos. I've already used pretty much my entire collection of Croptoberfest because I love it so much. That is available as well to you guys, so that's coming. Just wait. It's a long launch email here. This border maker cartridge is my fave. It has acorns and leaves, and of course I need it because that will get used for so many things. I'm already like picturing Thanksgiving albums with this, fall walks, hikes. We like to carve pumpkins, go for leaf hunts, you know, stuff like that. And then of course we have the wooden fence border punch. How stinking cute. It's got like this picket fence look. I could also see this as train tracks if you like cut off the tips of these, which a while back the train tracks sold out really quick, so you could makeshift this for that. So if you're waiting for that to come back, maybe this is your opportunity. And then we have the wooden wagon punch. How stinking cute is this? I love this. It even shows like a card example, which I love that they did, because you can use these to make cards too. So that's pretty cool. And then we have some more coordinating products. We have the Wheatfield border punch. They're bringing it back, or it is a bring back, sorry, it's available. But quantities are limited on this. It's selling out. So if you like the Wheatfield, snag that quick because it's going. And then they're going to have discounted these cute sunflowers and apple embellishments. These are really fun. They're layered, so they stick up a little bit. So I gave those away as prizes for a while. I'll probably get a few more to give away as prizes this fall. So make sure you do those challenges on my VIP page if you're not. And then we have Croptoberfest. Yay, you guys. I'm doing a Croptoberfest event September 19 and 20. Make sure to get signed up for that. I have registrations floating around on my page and on my various platforms. So go sign up. It's going to be so much fun. Here is the Croptoberfest project bundle. So this one, it creates 5 layouts, and they give you this book to tell you how to use it all. Or if you're like me, you just use the paper for whatever, like I did. But you get, this is the only way to get the mats and those really pretty embellishments. So make sure you look into that, and it's a really great price point. You get like all these papers and the cardstock and those and the book for $36.50. All right, and so here is a closer look at this this project. Sorry, this bundle. There we go. I lost my words there for a moment. And you also get the layered embellishments and the accessory paper, which is a big deal. So the accessory paper, I think the only way to get that is through an advisor. If you want it individually, we can get it in our back office. Advisors, however, can't even get those embellishments or mats separately, so you have to get a bundle. This is such gorgeous colors, and I love that it plays well with the current fall collection coming out. So that's 2 for 1. And then the matte packs, I already used some of the mats. They're so cute. And again, the only way to get these is through the bundle. So make sure you're thinking about that if that's something you want. And again, works great for Thanksgiving, for all the fall things. I take tons of pictures in the fall, so I have no problem using up all my fall stuff. We just have beautiful falls here in Michigan, as long as the snow doesn't come and interrupt. So that happens sometimes. We had like a weird Halloween once where it just like it was like a blizzard out and the fall leaves were under the snow, and it looked really cool, but it was also like, okay, this can go away now. It snows on Halloween quite a bit here. And there's a video here about all about the Croptoberfest stuff. If you want to go and check that out, I will link that again in the YouTube. And we got the album cover. How pretty is this? I have this in person, and it is gorgeous. This picture does not do it justice. It is very shimmery. The mums are very shimmery. It's a terracotta book cloth. such a gorgeous like fall vibe to it. So very fun. And then the project recipe kit, if you sign up for my Croptoberfest, you'll get this thrown in automatically, and this shows you how to create 2 different spreads, so you'll have 4 pages done with that. Again, I just use the paper to create whatever, and I love it, so I'm gonna have to get more. There's more I want to do with it. And then you get the cardstock sampler pack. It'll coordinate with all of those. This also coordinates with the current fall line, I believe. Those were the colors. Hold on, now I'm curious. I have to find out. Yeah, I think it's all the same color. So if you buy 2 of those, you'll be covered for both. So there you go. Actually, beige was one of them. Okay, so the purple was subbed in. Beige was the other one. So purple's different. The purple goes with, this is plum actually. This goes with the Croptoberfest stuff, and then you would just want to sub in beige for the fall line coming out. And then we have the, I'm just going to say the mum punch because chrysanthemum, yeah, punch, we just call them mums here. That's also available for really cool. I can see people doing this, using this for many things. So something to keep in mind. And then you guys, oh my word, there's still more. We had an advisor vote box earlier this spring where they asked if we would like inks and stencils added to the line. And the vote came out yes, that's what people would like to try. It doesn't mean Sam's going inks and stamps. It just means this is an option they're offering so you can add a little more flavor to your pages. So if that's something you're into, great. If not, you don't have to get this, okay? So I know there are so many mixed feelings about adding ink. However, I think why not have the option if people like it? So here we go. They're adding a pretty gorgeous line here. And then you can also get the non-stick mat, which you use to mix your inks on. And then you use your little brush and you put it on there. Noreen actually did a really great video on how to use these early on. So I'll have to dig that up and show you guys if you're interested in that. And then of course you get the ink pads and you can get the brushes that coordinate with the color so you don't mix them up. Or you can get one and wash it off, that's fine. I have never been a big stamper ink person, so I don't know how that all works. However, I am loving like this whole vibe right here. And I'm like, oh, I'd probably try it if I actually did that. So I think that's really pretty. So I'm probably going to try these. We'll see what happens. These are not part of the buy it all bundle, so if you're worried about that being thrown in, it's not. So you have to get these separately because they know not everybody, this isn't for them. So it's fine. It's just another option to add some texture to your pages. So, all right, let's look at those flyers. This will be a good breakdown of what's coming. So here we go. Like that they put all the coordinating up here. Look at this page, it's so cute. I love it. I need to make that one. Don't let me scroll. There we go. Here's a closer look at the buy it all bundle. And of course, after the buy it all bundle's done, they do the decorative bundle. And that is essentially this minus the playbook and the punches. So that's not included in this. Usually the playbooks are sold out by then anyways. So just because everybody gets the buy it all bundle. So something to keep in mind. But once this is done, they'll add this to the line. Here's that pretty album. How pretty is this? It's like shimmery. Just love it. And then those papers, so pretty. And the mats. So gorgeous. I love everything about this line. Here's a closer look at those stickers. I like to zoom in. Oh, the pie border, you guys. Oh, I love all of it. I would use all these stickers in a matter of a week. Like, they'd get used up really quick. And then we have the closer look at the embellishments here. Try to zoom out a little bit. It's a little touchy, so how pretty. I love this one. I think that's my favorite one. But they're all very gorgeous. Closer look at the mini pack of the harvesting embellishments. So we got a cute combine all around our house all fall. There's like all this machinery going. But again, very cute for like a farm visit. And they're only $5.50, so they're a mini pack. And they only come with a few, so you're not overwhelmed by embellishments, especially if they're ones you don't want. So, and then over here we got the hunting ones. Again, another mini pack, 9 of them. It's kind of like the Lake Life when they did those, and then they did it with the sports and all that. So that was pretty fun. I'm glad that they stuck with this. So if you have a hunter in the family, or you have pictures of hunting, or you hunt. There's nothing wrong with that. I love that. You can snag those. And then we have the tailgating ones. How cute! So I love football. We do tailgating at our house mostly. So oh, I see Leah's on. Hi, Leah. I just looked at comments. Sorry, I've been missing all this. I'm like working on one device and looking at the other. So yeah, we love these because we grill out a lot. We like to tailgate like in our house, but so I guess it's kind of tailgating. And then of course we have the Festive Fab bundle. These aren't as common in my circle, but I know a lot of people that love them. So these are great for if you want a quick fall album. It includes all of this. You get the album cover, pages, you know, you get the pen and a tape runner, and these cute embellishments. So if you want a quick gift or something like that, there you go. And then we have the project playbooks. Those go on sale after the buy it all bundle is done. However, it rarely gets to the hard copy being for sale. However, the digital copies are always available, at least right now. So if that's something you're interested in, I love these because I get so many ideas from them. And I can just grab one to bring to a crop, and all of a sudden I have all these ideas that I have with me. So those are great. Here's a closer look at the Festive Fab. Just the album and pages, and then they have just the pages as well. You can get either or all together if you want the bundle. Closer look at those punches. I can zoom out now. So super fun. I love this BMC. And then the inks, you can get everything together with the stencils and the colors and the brushes. You can only get the brushes in this bundle. You can't buy them individually for $38. So that's kind of the price point for those. Since this is so new, I wasn't sure. So that's kind of how those are going to go. And then you can get just a stencil if you already have inks you want to use. And you can get the non-stick craft mat. These are great for the inks. I do have a sample of this when it came with our vote box, and it does work really well with the ink. That wouldn't work for like the silicone mat or just a normal mat. So this is, you wipe it off and it comes right off, so it's great. And then we got the ink pads you can get individually in the 3 colors you saw. Looks like they're $6. I don't know if that's each or I'm not sure. That might be each because there are 3 different SKUs there. I'll have to figure that out. I'm not sure. So I wasn't really clear on that one. And then you guys, if you didn't notice, there's a new product catalog. Yay! I have a bunch of old ones I'm trying to get rid of. So if you ever use for them, let me know. So you can snag one in your order for $1, or I'll get a bunch and I'm sure I'll divvy those out. So that will be available. Super excited that we'll get a new catalog, and as you can see, the fall stuff's already in there. And then they're bringing back the Wheat Punch here. We talked about that. And then all the Croptoberfest fun. How gorgeous. I have brought this up a couple times just because of the one Croptoberfest preview and in my other videos. But here's just another closer look at those. Such cool embellishments. I think they're pretty. And then the colors of this just go so well with the other line. So I love that they put those together. The project recipe kits, the album, and the cardstock. And that is the end of our line. Oh my goodness, so much fun coming out. So if you guys have any questions, or you just need to know more, or you're just like, I'm confused, can you explain that again? Absolutely. So I will be putting this on my YouTube, so make sure you head over there and check it out too. I'll put the links up and all of that. So, and let me know if you want to join my Croptoberfest event. I'd love to have you September 19 and 20. So you'll get one of those project recipe kits. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your evening, and I hope you take care. Thank you so much, guys.